Okay, everyone, this is the second part of Stalin's impact. Let's start off by having an understanding of what is the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union is a union of multiple republics. Of course, you know Russia is the most dominant of the republics within um, the Soviet Union. You also have Ukraine, Belarus, Estonia, Lithuania, Bulgarian People's Soviet Republic, so on and so forth. All right, and you have minority groups, all right, all over these various republics, and they lost their autonomy, okay, within the Soviet Union. Basically, the Soviet Union kept a very tight control over every part of the union. Okay, minority republics were not allowed were allowed to use their own languages and run by their own government. However, they were appointed and controlled by Moscow. Now, Stalin's vision for the Soviet Union is pretty simple. Basically, he saw that the entire Soviet Union should work towards his idea of modernization and industrialization. So modernization and industrialization was prioritized as seen as more important than preserving or more important than cultural tradition. So the preservation of cultural, identity, autonomy, that is not important to Stalin. Well, in fact, those people who are fighting for all this autonomy is seen as distracting the public from the idea of modernization, industrialization for the entire Soviet Union. So as a result, many people who strive for autonomy were killed during the Great Terror. Next impact that Stalin had on the people was the creation of the new Soviet man. The new Soviet men are role models who has proletariat values. Alright? Proletariat values, you can see it as the values that good workers have, alright, such as a respect for handicraft, a respect for hard work. This is part of Stalin's cultural revolution, okay, and it starts with Alexei Stakhanov, who is widely publicized as a hardworking jackhammer worker who was able to move 102 tons of coal in 5 hours and 45 minutes, and that is, I believe, 14 times his quota. And many more people like Alexei Stakhanov are being singled out and publicized, and they are turned into celebrities who have their names, appear everywhere, and also highly rewarded. Okay, to motivate the public to be like them. It has the effect of spurring enthusiasm for a movement. However, as you should know from the previous video, life was terrible within Stalin's Russia or Stalin's Soviet Union, and therefore realities would set in pretty quickly, and then people still remain pretty unhappy with Stalin's 5-year plans. A positive impact would be Stalin's impact on women in the Soviet Union. Women were guaranteed equal rights. Divorce were legalized so that women could have women could have, as a result of that, more control over their lives. Stalin also encouraged many women to work because they add as they contribute as productive manpower to achieve Stalin's goal of industrialization and collectivization. Okay, so many women within the Soviet Union were able to work, and that has a significant impact on their life because if they work, they earn a salary, and when they earn a salary, they have control over their life. They are no longer dependent on their family. Okay, and this has a very big impact on women's right. Now, this, as you can see, is a positive development, right? One of the few positive developments within Stalin's Soviet Union. Compulsory schooling and increased literacy rate is also another positive development within Stalin's Soviet Union. To support rapid industrialization, Stalin introduced compulsory schooling. People within or the kids within the Soviet Union are guaranteed about at least 9 years of free education. Literacy rate by 1939 is 94% for men and 65% for women. Those were numbers which are a significant jump, right, from the years before Stalin. Literacy rate increased and many benefits from schoolings as they could hold better industrial position than their parents were not schooled. You can imagine many of the parents who were from rural backgrounds would have children who are capable of earning wages, alright, and having a slightly better standard of living in the city, alright, as compared to them. And you should also expect that there will be a lot of propaganda in schools, alright? Teenagers were encouraged to join the Communist Union of Youth, and younger children were encouraged to join the Young Pioneers, both of which were organizations that were meant to indoctrinate them to be loyal to Stalin and the Communist Party. So there's a lot of brainwashing within the school system, alright? Now, what we have learned are the three, collective sense of impact of Russian's rule, Stalin's rule. You have economic impact, political and social. As you have noticed, you have impacts that are negative as well as impacts that are positive. It's good to run them through and then, weigh in your mind, right? To what extent do you think Stalin has positively impacted and improved the life of the people? See you next time.